Hi, welcome to All Saints Church on High East Street in Dorchester. I'm joined by Chris, who does one of the ghost walks around Dorchester. Chris, tell us a bit more about the history of this church, because I've known about it for years, but I'm not sure what the history is.
It was decommissioned by the Church of England in 1972, and it's now used by the museum to store the bits they can't store in the museum.
Well, I've read that they store some pretty gruesome stuff here.
There is some pretty gruesome stuff, probably not suitable for children's audience who may watch this, so we have to take that in. But it does contain the memorial to Matthew Chubb, who was the mayor of the town in 1617. And he, with John White, saved a lot of the townspeople from the Great Fire of Dorchester, which occurred on the 6th of August 1613. The graveyard as well, if you noticed, it's levelled, which happens in a lot of churchyards. And that was done by the Victorians because they thought they were getting a bit untidy. So they moved you'll see the gravestones against the walls, so they moved a lot of those and laid them down, and they ploughed the graveyards flat.
What about the poem? There's a poem as well.
There is a poem because Thomas Hardy thought we'd lost a lot of the magic and the romance of these places, so he wrote a poem lamenting the loss of these churchyards, and it goes like this. "O passenger, pray stay and list to our sighs and piteous groans, half stifled by this jumbled mess of wrenched memorial stones. We late lamented resting here are mixed to human jam, and each to each cries out in fear, I know not which I am. The wicked people have annexed the verses of the good. A roaring drunkard sports the text. Teetotal Tommy should. Where we are huddled, there is no trace, and if our names remain, they pave some path or passing place where we have never lain. There's not a modest maiden elf that dreads the final trumpet, lest she should rise up half herself, or half some local strumpet. From restorations of thy thane, from smoothings of thy sward, from zealous churchmen's pick and plane, deliver us, O Lord. Amen."
Amen. Human jam.
Human jam, yes, as they were all ploughed up. And there is a ghost, because it used to also be here. There used to be, we believe, a convent or a nunnery. And there is a ghost, a figure of a woman who is seen passing through here, and she actually passes through the back of the Blue Rattle pub next door. And she's been seen in there.
That's me on a Friday night in fancy dress, to be honest.
That's what it is. We've always been wondering.